We are talking about Alphamine from PES Science. Alphamine is a fat burner. It's a thermogenic powder. So the good thing about the powder is you could actually control and tweak the dosage to make it tailored just for you based on your sensitivity to stimulants. So this is the old formula. This is not the new one that just came out that's reformulated. We still have the old one. And before I dive into the ingredients, everybody is talking about how much they love the old one and they wish they didn't reformulate it. So while we still have it, hop online and grab yours because this will not last. So let's go ahead and talk about what's in it and what makes everyone love it. So first up, we got choline. Now choline is good to supplement with because it's very hard to get solely on foods. So it helps mobilize fat and suppress appetite, but what it really is known for is a nootropic. It has cognitive boosting, cognitive enhancing effects. And when you're dieting and you're going through vigorous workouts while on a calorie deficit, you can get a little brain foggy, if you will, and harder to concentrate. So having something like this in there is going to go a long way. Next up is alpha hydroxy isoproic acid. That's a fancy word for a metabolite of leucine, the branched chain amino acids. So if you know about leucine, you know that it stimulates muscle protein synthesis. It helps with lean mass. It also helps decrease muscle soreness because it helps your body maintain an anabolic state. So that's always good to have in your BCAAs, of course, and they put it in here as well. So next up, and excuse my pronunciation of a lot of these, I read a lot, I don't really talk about them that often. We got Ecomia ulmodes extract. So that is a thermogenic aid. It helps increase thermogenesis in the body, helps with fat utilization, and it's also been shown to reduce elevated blood pressure, which I think is cool to have in a fat burner because that's what stimulants does, is raise blood pressure, but this one actually combats that and lowers blood pressure. So next up is one of my favorites. It's the olive extract. It's the olive leaf extract. Completely different from olive oil. Don't confuse the two. This is isolated extract of the leaf that is shown to protect against bad cholesterol, increase glucose metabolism. So what that means for you in a fat burner is that your body is going to be able to utilize your carbs more efficiently and has a less likely chance of it being converted and stored as fat. It increases insulin sensitivity. That plays on what I just said. It makes your body basically more reactive to your insulin secretions, and insulin goes into your blood, grabs those glucose, brings them into the cell to be used for energy, and less glucose floating around, the better, because the excess glucose is converted into fat. Decrease in blood pressure as well. Again, something else is more of an overall health benefit of the olive leaf extract. And what was really cool is it decreases DNA damage. There's some evidence that shows up to 50% decrease in some of the precursors found when DNA damage occurs. Then you have your caffeine. No need to go over that. Your Nelombo nucifera. So this has been shown to have sedative properties, antidepressant. So if sedative properties is going to help iron out or smooth out that jitteriness that sometimes fat burners can generate. As an antidepressant, it's going to help just basically increase your mood elevation. That's always good to have when you're getting into the nitty-gritty of your diet and you're starting to feel the effects from it. And it also helps with insulin sensitivity and fat loss, which is probably why they put it in here. The other two are just special benefits of it. And last but not least, your yohimbe bark. SA2 is the trademark kind of more potent form of your regular yohimbine. So this helps with fat utilization, especially around stubborn areas. And the reason why it's really good at losing or decreasing fat mass is because basically it turns off a certain process in fat cells. That this process usually suppresses fat burning. So the fat cells don't want to be burned. They kind of want to, remain in existence. And yohimbe comes by and says, no, we're going to turn this off. And thus it increases fat utilization for energy. So that wraps up the ingredients. What makes this such a special and popular fat burner. And Google it. There's a cult following behind it. This is still the old formula, the precious old formula. It won't last long. So if it's for you, and for you by that is basically anybody who's dieting right now. You got your diet in check, you got your workout in check, you're doing your cardio. You want a little bit of extra help. Well, this is a tool that'll help you shed those last few pounds or kick off your fat burning process. So right now you can find it on samedaysupplements.com, retailing for $31.99. It's coming in cherry limeade, raspberry lemonade, fruit punch, strawberry pina colada, appletini, and margarita. So now I'm just going to try the margarita one. I have one open here. Yep, margarita. And remember, since it is a powder, it's easy to kind of tailor your dose for you, depending on how sensitive you are to stimulants. So I'm just going to do not even a full scoop. I just kind of want to taste it, see how it mixes up. So the margarita is very refreshing, light, crisp, not tart, not sour. I mean, you guys won't have no problem with any of these flavors. The flavors are great, and they're known for their flavors as well. If you like this video, please like the video, subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you have any questions regarding this video or any other, comment below or email me at joeb@samedaysupplements.com. Until next time.